Kontakt contains a large assortment of various synth pads, choirs, leads, basses, drums, arpeggiators, and sequencers. Minus synth drums, whatever type of synth it is, its performance view will be standardized to look like this. There are 5 parts to the synth performance view: the filter, part mix, voicing, and filter envelope and master effects. Let's take a synth pad and go over the various controls for each selection. First off, let's talk about a synth. These synths have 2 virtual oscillators, oscillator A and oscillator B. We can turn the oscillators on and off by clicking the orange button next to their volume parameters. Now you can determine the mix of these 2 oscillators and spread them across our stereo field. When the spread parameter is zeroed out, then we have full stereo mix, and when we increase its value, the stereo mix value becomes less and less, centering the sound in the middle. I'll play an example. Let's talk about cutoff and resonance. Cutoff inhibits certain frequencies from being played. In this synth, we can choose whether we want our cutoff to be used as a high-pass filter or low-pass filter. Here's how our synth sounds when cutoff is used as a high-pass filter. And here the cutoff functions as a low-pass filter. Resonance amplifies certain frequencies in the cutoff, which produces a phasor-like effect. This is why cutoff and resonance are side by side. Velocity frequency works similarly to cutoff, but responds directly to how hard or soft you play your MIDI keyboard. Envelope amount determines how much envelope will be applied to your sound. Envelope provides us with ADSR settings. Here we determine the attack, how quickly the note sounds when triggered, the decay, how long the note remains at maximum level at the end of the attack, the sustain, the level the note will arrive at when it's finished decaying, and the release stage, which is the time it takes the note to fade when you take your finger off the key. The pictures of the waveform above each parameter help to give you an idea of how these settings affect the sound of your synth. If you want your synth to respond exactly to how you play your keyboard, turn the attack, decay, and release all the way down and turn the sustain all the way up. It will sound like this. Preset determines what kind of chord will be played when you play one note. It's good to know a little music theory for this, since we're dealing with major and minor language. Glide determines the portamento value, or how the notes will transition into each other, while solo allows only one note to be triggered at once, and legato determines how smoothly the notes transition. Our master effects work the same way as they do in our band, choir, and orchestral instruments. The synth drum performance view is similar to our synth performance view, with a few differences, like an instrument control section and an effects send section. When Select by MIDI is highlighted, we can choose which drum sound we would like to edit. Select a drum sound and then change some values, such as tone and sound. Now every time I trigger this sample, it will retain these settings. Enjoy your synth experimentation, and please complete the following assignment.